last workshop was very interesting and very informative, if it didn't go all that well. The effect I think we're going to have when we have these multiple ensembles playing together is one of a kind of off-shifted echo. And that's just sort of made me think of like a cathedral. It's kind of like cathedral that wrapped around the world. Well, the original conception of the piece had a lot to do with letting the chips fall where they may. They can't fall too far. We can't. We do need there to be a concert. It looks like the connection went down. The last workshop, we were on a Wi-Fi network instead of an Ethernet network. It wasn't just the delays; it was the stability. Having the connection stay intact was a big problem. We're waiting for George's connection went down, so you're not seeing George right now, right? Yeah. The format for the Play It Unsafe collaboratory project involves working with composer mentors who have experience with this kind of thing. And we decided it was time for a meeting down at the studio of Morton Subotnick. And Morton is a luminary in the world of electronic music, and he really is a legend who I had heard about in college. And it's really amazing for me to get to go to his studio and work with him.
Whatever you experience is going to be 1,000 times worse if that happens the night of the performance.
Right.
So, you know how hard it is to remember to check whether the switch is on? You know, it's really, your first thing you think is the top level's gone, you know, the hardest thing, and it may be the simplest thing. The first step is to get rid of everything we can get rid of at the bottom line, and then start building up from there. So let's go to the basement. If everything all fails, what do you need to make the piece work?
Right.
One conductor would be, to me,
for the video of the conductor be able to be seen and not be choppy for the performers.
so you make sure in 5 minutes you got everything working great. Okay, now let's do this. And now in 15, 20 minutes you find out you can go this far and you're ready to go for the rehearsal. Instead of going with everything and then going backwards is what you were doing, right?
He had some great ideas for us. I needed to know what some of these limitations are before I could really get too far in writing the piece. I'm really excited. If it works out like we want it to, I think it'll be really beautiful. But the entire project itself is an experiment, and so that's the exciting thing about it. It's pretty unstable.